It's cold out, it's snowing out, and we're already approaching December. You know what that means? We're going to continue building our Lego Winter Village. First things first, I better repair Honeydukes. It was a pretty easy repair, everybody. I don't know why it was sitting on the ground for so long. Let me tell you though, I definitely don't want to repair it for the third time. Last time we were working on the Winter Village, I added snow to the cliff edge there. I also added this toboggan hill. I like how there's the different elevations, and I think I'm actually going to add one more elevation, and that is going to be right over here where we have the Elf Clubhouse and also Santa's Workshop. Skating rink level, sled hill level, and then the very top. I'm thinking about making one more, and I'm going to do that using all of these white bricks. I removed all the precious white plates there, and now I'm just going to build it up using a Mills plate technique and just bring it up higher and then top it once again with those white plates. I made the border, so it comes 3 bricks up off the Mills plate there, and then we've got the support pillars inside, which are 4 bricks tall. Now I've just got to top that with white plate. And then there we go. I've got a nice platform for the Elf Clubhouse and Santa's Workshop. Now I was thinking maybe I could raise this section 1 brick higher. So there's another level going up to Santa's Workshop. I don't know how that would look. You can see the line starting right there going all the way to the back. So I could raise that up. Would that look good? Maybe, just like add a little bit more dimension. Could try that, I guess. I thought after I repaired Hogsmeade, I said that I didn't want to drop any more sets. Oh my gosh, I left it on the edge of the table right here, swiped my hand across to grab some parts and sent it flying to the ground. I guess I'll have to repair that now. I actually decided to go 2 bricks taller. That just seems a little bit more significant there, and I think looks pretty good. Obviously, we're gonna have to blend in this whole raised area, just like I did with the sled hill that's currently supporting my coffee. I've now come to realize with my new plan of having the multi levels, I can actually use these because this is officially 5 bricks tall. I used 1x6s to fill in that spot right there. The part situation is dire right now. I need to place some serious bricklink orders because relying on pab walls and local Lego sellers just isn't working. I have to order a massive amount of parts to fuel some of these projects here. There's just something difficult about coming up with a parts list and actually committing to the order. Oh my gosh, remember when I was like, look, there's the line. That's where I need to build the raised platform. Oh my gosh, I didn't do it right. There's the line, everybody. That's where I need to go to. And then I just do it to this line here. Nice. That only took me about 5 minutes to fix, and I think it looks a lot better. Next up, we got to do some blending. Since starting this Winter Village update, I've built the entire 10,000 piece Eiffel Tower, and it's currently placed in the Lego City right over there. Woo! What an experience that was. Holy cow, that thing is huge. That's crazy. All right, but I have actually worked on the Winter Village a little bit here. As you can see, I have blent in the little hill here. So I think that looks pretty good. Do a little bit on the side here. I am officially pretty much out of slopes, specifically 1x2 ones. So I couldn't do it as well as I did it over here. Also on this side, I left 4 studs open, so it's easier to blend in. This side, I only left 2 studs, so there's not as much space. But you know what? I think that looks good. It sort of blends that in a little bit there. And I think the hill looks pretty awesome. Now we've got a problem. It's a Santa Claus showdown, everybody. Which Santa Claus is going to be present here in the Winter Village? This one with the brick-built reindeer or this one right here? Oh, I think it's got to be this one. This set is pretty cool, and Santa's sleigh is just rocking. It's pretty neat though. This is actually one big chunk. You see? That's one big module. I can pretty much just move it around. Hopefully I don't send any of these buildings to the ground, right? I don't know if I'm going to put like paved paths in there. I don't think we need to tell you the truth. I just think that might look weird. I don't think in front of the Elf Clubhouse in the North Pole or in front of Santa's Workshop there would be an actual cement path. I might just leave it as snow. It might look odd if I do something like that. However, I am going to be working on the paths up there, and I don't, or sidewalks up there, I should say, and I don't really know what I'm going to do with these sidewalks over here in front of Hogsmeade. I don't know if it'd look good if I paved something there or not. I think before I continue with anything, I want to address the cave. Because right now, when you look into the cave, you just see table. It has 2 openings, but yeah, that doesn't really look good. It just sort of disappears into nowhere. So here's the back side of the cave. I can access it just by reaching underneath the raised platform there. So I'll probably just continue the cave, maybe with more dark gray rock panels, and then also have to continue the ice as well. So I've started constructing it. This is a 16 by 32 base plate. Just built this using all sorts of white elements, plate and brick mainly, and then some curved slopes. Got to watch my step there. Holy cow. But this will be able to fit right in spot, just like that there. Now I have to do a bunch of rock work just to fill it in. I'm not going to go all in. I don't think it needs to go the full height, just as long as it looks good from the other side. But that's definitely a good start. I guess before I do the rock work, maybe I should lay my ice. What do you think? I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, you know what we're going to add to this for sure? I've got the perfect minifigure. Actually, it's not a minifigure. It's like a monster. Looks like this lonely ice skater here is going to be up for quite the surprise if he skates into the cave, because boom, we've got a Lego Star Wars Wampa. I don't know, buddy, you might want to trade in that hockey stick for a lightsaber. There we go. We've got the ice there. Boom. Hopefully it doesn't melt. Wow, look at the difference that makes. Just with the ice, not even any cave. That is so much better. Just the continuation. Oh, I love it. That is so cool. Okay, let's add some more rock detail. All right, so there we go. Cave complete. It might be nice to have a light in there of some sort, just so you can see the Wampa. He's right there. You see him? Yeah, he's ready to get anybody who goes into his cave. That's awesome. But yeah, there is a little bit of rock work back there, but probably definitely needs a light. But I just like how you can see the ice go into there now. But I won't lie to everybody, this is some of the worst rock work that has ever existed in all of Lego. But as we saw there, it looks pretty good, and if I throw any more pieces at this, it would just be a waste. I think the next thing I want to tackle is putting some snow on this Christmas tree. The Christmas tree, of course, looks fantastic, but there's no snow on it. So it doesn't really make sense. It's sort of like an indoor Christmas tree. There are candles on it as well, which really don't make sense. I like the ornaments, but the candles and the lack of snow is sort of bothering me. So why don't we add some snow to our Christmas tree? Nothing too crazy, just use those 1x1 modified plates with the downward tooth. They do a really good job of adding snow to things. Like, look at all the snow that we added to our cliff edge, right? The next thing that I want to do is blend in our Christmas tree. You can see it's just got like this rough border here. What I think I want to do is actually add a bench that skaters can sit on around the Christmas tree. I think that makes sense. I think that'd be really cool, you know? Go for a skate, oh, I'm tired, sit down on the bench right below this beautiful Christmas tree. Lovely. I want to go for a skate there. See, after Buddy took on that Wampa, he needs that bench. He's out of breath, right? I also decided to raise up the Christmas tree 1 brick. And the bench just extends over the ice by 1 stud. Now that I've got that complete, I'm going to hop up here and do something completely different. I need to add a driveway for the fire station. There we go. I think that makes a little bit more sense and looks a little bit better. Now our fire truck has somewhere to park. Perfect. Wasn't hard to do. Just swap out some of those tiles to dark gray, of course. They've done a great job of shoveling their driveway, of course. The fire department doing good work. Now, I still want to one day potentially convert all of these into full modular buildings so that they take up that whole thing there. It wouldn't be hard. I mean, all you have to do is just get, in this case, some olive colored and some tan colored bricks and pretty much just complete the building. It really wouldn't be difficult. It's just a matter of having the parts. Those two there would be really easy. The fire station would be fairly easy as well. The gingerbread house, I guess, yeah, should be able to cook something up for that one day as well. I don't know if I'm going to do that this year, though. We've got so much stuff going on, and I really like the look of it so far. I've got to add some streetlights, so why don't we do that next? Because it's looking a bit dark up there. Just kidding. But we definitely need some streetlights. These are the streetlights that we use in the Lego City. They're the black ones from the extras packs. Modular buildings come with white ones. I decided that I like the black ones better. And the Hogsmeade set had something like this. All you do is you put 2 of the modified studs with the hole, and then this element right here through that, and then you replace the headpiece, like the transparent headpiece, with a 1x1 cylinder, and then just top it with the regular lamp piece. And these are the streetlights that I'm going to use in my winter village. I've got 8 of them built there, and I can build more if needed. Now I also want to add Christmas lights, but I'm running into an issue. I need more of these Spider-Man pieces. You see the webs? Yeah, I need more of those. I don't have any of those. And obviously those are the best parts to use to string Christmas lights, like we see on the Elf Clubhouse here, and also on Santa's Workshop. So I've got all my black connectors right here, and I'm starting to put blue, red, yellow, and green transparent studs onto those connectors there, so I have Christmas lights. And I'm thinking maybe I can use this rather than those Spider-Man pieces. I don't know though. They might not be large enough to string from street lamp to street lamp because I want to put them on the street lamps. Ideally, this is what I'd like to do. I stole one of Spider-Man's webs there. Sorry, Spidey. He's just hanging out now. He's right there. You can see his legs. He's like, oh no! Yeah, but I stole his web there, and I was able to string some Christmas lights from street lamp to street lamp. I think that looks pretty good. I would like to use these white connector pieces too, rather than black, but once again, it's just a part constraint. I don't have any of those white ones, and I don't have any more Spider-Man webs. There's one other thing that I'd like to do as well, and that is add some wreaths to our street lamps, so to have them on every lamp. And in order to do that, I think you need green toilet seats. Hear me out. Green toilet seats on snot bricks would look really good. But all I have is 2x2 circular plate, and I'm not sure if that looks good enough. You can see I've just put it on a snot brick, and then I can just put it underneath those modified 1x1 studs. Probably rather use the 1x1 bracket, the small little brackets, because they're plate thickness rather than brick thickness. That's getting just a little bit too tall there and looks a little bit chunky. I still don't know if I like the look of that. It's getting a little bit tall. It looks a little bit weird. And once again, it's not those green life preservers or toilet seats. I'd prefer to see that, I think. I don't know. I might leave the wreaths off for now, but I'm going to create another string of lights using the Spider-Man webs. I'm going to be so bothered that I don't have enough of those pieces. I actually took some off of the Home Alone house. I have no idea where they went. I put them somewhere specifically so that I wouldn't lose them, so that I could add snow and Christmas lights back to the Home Alone house. And now guess what? I can't find them. I don't really want to spend a whole day looking around for them, but either way, those are allocated to the Home Alone house. And I'm sure these pieces here aren't tremendously expensive, so I'm just going to add them to my next Bricklink order, and I think I'm going to order some of those green toilet seats as well so we can add some holiday wreaths. Why don't we place all the street lamps and Christmas lights in the Winter Village? Everybody freeze! Check out my P.O. box because I need your string lights. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to order some more. But in all seriousness, the next thing that I need to do is get Santa Claus airborne. So I put Santa Claus in the air, and I'm actually so excited about the way I did it. I used the transparent panel elements that are 1x2x5 tall, and then I used some hinge elements to get him at a unique angle. So it's like he's taking off for the night. Just from Santa's Workshop there. I don't know why, but I'm just like really excited about that. I just decided to put it on the top of the Elf Clubhouse. Use the Elf Clubhouse chimney as additional support there, just because when you get these really tall, I don't know, it doesn't look as good, and it's a little bit more flimsy, and the Elf Clubhouse is pretty sturdy. I just need to remember that is attached to the Elf Clubhouse before I move it. I also decided to start working on our sidewalk here for Hogsmeade, and I used these shield tiles that I found on the pad wall the other day. I think they look really good. They're in light gray, and I decided to fill in the remaining space with dark gray. I like the color contrast, and I really like that vibe. Besides these pirate ships and these random brown boxes, I think the Winter Village is starting to look pretty good. It's missing one important thing though. That's details and storytelling. Snowball fights, minifigures, and storytelling. That's what we're going to be adding next. Up here, oh look, you can see the wreath. There it is. See what I'm talking about? The toilet seat? Yeah, those would look good. But I added to the gingerbread vibe, and I just used some of those tan ingots to create the sidewalk leading up to the gingerbread house. I've gone through and I've added a ton of detail to the Winter Village, and it is now done, I think. Let's start right over here by Hogsmeade. We got Professor McGonagall, who's buying a nice hot cup of coffee. And right behind that, there's a bonfire where you can roast a mallow. Watch out though, Sirius Black is on the loose. Look at all the admirers right over here, checking out that wicked jump. That guy is just soaring through the air. There's a skier right there with his helmet on, and there's Kevin from Home Alone on his toboggan. Right over here, we've got a snowman building competition. Which one is the best? You be the judge. There are a lot of Santa Clauses in my layout. Watch out, but first, take a look at this snowball fight right here. There's a couple forts and 2 kids going at it. A couple dogs. This one's turning the snow yellow. There is a Santa Claus hockey tournament. Yeah, look at that. They all got some hockey sticks. There's the puck, couple nets. There's skating around. Sorry about the babies in the background. That's just the nature of my life now. And this gentleman right here is giving orders. You there! The Santa Claus with the microphone. So it's a Santa Claus costume competition. Wow, that is awesome. And right over here, there's 2 skaters. I love this guy's beard. They just finished going through the cave and they're like, holy cow, there's a wampa in there. That's insane. I like the bench going around the base of the Christmas tree. And the fact that the Christmas tree has snow on it now is a lot better. You want to meet the real Santa Claus? Well, there he is. Him and all his elves. Look, this kid here is getting a picture. And this elf right here is about to give him his present. These kids already got their presents. And this is the lineup to meet up with Santa Claus. We got some elves outside the elf clubhouse, of course, and a nice Christmas tree. There's all sorts of Christmas trees all over the place, including the one right there just behind Santa's workshop. This elf right here is on reindeer duty. He's feeding the reindeer, making sure they're full of carrots. We added some detail just outside of Santa's workshop, just a little bit of a pathway leading up to the front door, and also a fenced off area. There's a mailbox right here. That's where Santa receives his letters. Naughty or nice? I'd say naughty right now. Benjamin may be naughty right now, but Millie is nice. Okay, let's take off where we left off with the storytelling here in the Winter Village. So yeah, Santa's workshop there. Santa Airborne taking off for the evening. It's Christmas Eve. He's taken off to deliver all his presents. Check it out though. Uh-oh. Harry and Marv, they are planning something terrible. They're right back there. Oh no, it's Harry and Marv from Home Alone. What are they doing at Santa's workshop? Oh my gosh, those guys never quit. So that's all the amazing details and storytelling here on the ground level. I love it. The skating rink, Hogsmeade, snowball fight, bonfire, sledding hill, Santa meet and greet, snowman competition, Santa competition, and just some happy skaters there. I like the Oilers jersey. Very cool. There's even more up top here. Let's check it out. The first story I want to point out is this one right here. It's an overflowing mailbox, and those letters are for Santa. That little boy right there is just getting ready to mail his. So that's where the letters go when they're being sent to Santa, and this is where Santa receives them. This gentleman right here has a giant heart. He's going to be giving a gift to, I believe, this lady right here who's got the sled and the baby. This guy right here is late for the Santa Claus costume competition. What the heck? And that, of course, is the Santa's visit set there. Some nice Christmas trees out front. And look at this, the gingerbread house. The gingerbread man is using his snowblower. What a nice guy. Lots of shopping happening there because there's all sorts of people with shopping bags. And we've got our tram right here. It's a bit of a dangerous step. So yeah, please exit on the roadside. We've got some vehicles. I added the taxi cab this black vehicle here with the snow on top. I wish I had more of those Christmas lights, everybody. I'd love to have the Christmas lights strung across every lamppost. I had to add some Star Wars. So we've got Darth Vader in his ugly Christmas sweater, also Poe Dameron and Dio. And that's just out front of the Holiday Main Street set, which came out this year, and a couple Christmas trees on either side of the path there, and a Christmas tree right there as well. So lots of Christmas trees of all different styles, and those all, of course, came in this set. Then we have our Winter Village fire station right here. Looks like the fire truck's leaving the fire station right now, and there's a snowmobile parked on the street. So for now, I would consider this to be done because I think it's awesome. We've got 2 tiers. We've got a ton of awesome Lego sets. It's all very highly detailed. I would like to add the start of a bridge here. That was my original idea. And then have a start of a bridge there. But I don't know if this diorama needs it. I think it looks pretty awesome. I think I need to order some more Christmas lights to string them from lamppost to lamppost. And I guess we could always add a little bit more detail. But I think the stories are here, and this looks phenomenal. And I think this is one of my best Lego displays in diorama form. So there we go, everybody. I'm super excited that I was able to finish my Winter Village. The Santa flying is amazing. I love the skating rink and all the stories here. It is awesome. I had a ton of fun building this over the last couple months. I hope you like it. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff. And farewell.